So we got Candace and Chris May's 65, beautiful 65 Mustang in here for a converter change. And as you can see, this is really not the ideal thing for a transmission line setup. What really needs to happen is we need to have some flexible transmission lines gone from the radiator back to the transmission. So I'm gonna uncouple these for now. And this is really an accident waiting to happen. So they put a larger cam in this little 289. It's a great run little engine. We put the right size carburetor on it. Put a little Edelbrock 500 CFM carburetor on it and tuned it up, and man, it runs really great now. Just a great running great running car. We put a monster transmission in it. When it first came, this car had a really bad habit of jumping into reverse from park. And whoever put the original transmission in, they took it from a van, and it was a column shift linkage setup. And the linkage was, let's just say, made to fit. What happened is the detents from between park and reverse it would never go fully into park. And it actually jumped in reverse and pinned Candace up against the garage. And she's very lucky that she didn't get hurt or worse. So we put the right transmission in. We put a monster in this thing, and then we corrected all the geometry from the floor shift down to the transmission. All that's great now. So Candace and Chris, they're having fun with the car like they should have. They've done a great job. They've really done a good job on this car, putting the nice suspension system in it, and it runs it probably needs a little bit of tuning now. I think they put a larger cam in it, so it is not happy with this stock converter. So they've gone to Summit and spec'd out a converter, and we're going to change that converter, and I'm going to change these lines, and I'm going to put something in here that's safer and that's appropriate. And another thing on this car is there's no kick down, so we're going to put a kick down on this car, and we're going to just keep fine tuning this thing, getting it where it needs to be. So, yeah, we're gonna let this thing drain. We're gonna file 13 all this crap. This stuff is gonna be going into the special file, which you see right there. That's where it's gonna go. That's where it belongs. We're gonna put the right lines on this thing. So, let it drain here in a moment. And yay, there's no plug, so I get to take a transmission fluid bath again. Yay for me. So that's what we're doing today. Delivered the Chevelle body back to the customer. That engine's at the machine shop now. We've got a 64 Sport Fury in. This one needs some help. It looks like a kindergartner has gone in and wired this, and that's an insult to a kindergartner. Kindergartners can really probably do a lot better job than this, but this is not how I like to receive a car. So the customer has requested, upon my suggestion, to rewire this thing so it doesn't burn to the ground. You know, all these real pretty, this guys and gals, this is, look, and this is not, they put some shrink wrap on here, but nah, the hell with going ahead and heating it up to do its job. It's just loose. Probably got some lamp cord here, not sure what all that is. And it's, oh cool, it's right there by the header. That's nice, got that. That goes to the sending unit. Looks like for the temp sending. This was an original 413 4-speed car, and it has seen its better days. And the engine, from what I understand, is supposed to be a really stout engine, but good Lord, you know, instead of just, and it was a race car in its lifetime. This car was drag race a lot up in the northern New York area, and it's come to us from out of town to get running again. And I'm gonna get it running, but again, the customer has got to realize that the wiring harness is a freaking fire hazard. So that's going on there. And come on in here, we get to play parts weighting games. So flywheel bolts they sent us for the first Pontiac 400. This one's tested, it's good. It's going to Craig's 69 Firebird. We're just waiting for the Firebird to come in, and that will get installed. This one, waiting on the correct flywheel bolts. I believe they're half 20 by 1 inch. Summit sent me some, I think, for a flex plate, which are much shorter. And then we've got Fred's big block Chevy 496 going on test skid after the Pontiac. Lucky me, I broke a valve cover bolt right here, and when I went to go adjust the valves, and lucky me, it broke clean off with the head. And it's a 1/4 and I had to remove that cylinder head and take it to our awesome machinist, Herb, and he did a great job, an absolutely outstanding job of removing that broken 1/4 bolt. This is now a 496 going into a 69 Camaro, and should be a pretty stout piece. So after that, we've got Mario Matthews 428 Cobra Jet coming in this week to start the build process on that. We've got Glenn Irvin's 350 Pontiac coming in from Houston, Texas for a potential stroker build for that. If anything, at least an aluminum head from 10 Indian build for a 71 Le Mans. And I think we've got a 396 Chevy coming in for the owner of the Pontiac. He wants his 396 done after this 400. So I'm tired. So anyway, hope y'all are having a good time out there. We're busy, so take care, everybody.